You do not have to follow my movements. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and explore in whatever way feels good in your body. You can be in stillness if you like, or you can be in movement. I'm going to choose to go into movement. So as you do whatever you're choosing to do, movement or static, we're going to engage our physical body in our ventral vagal state. So how are we going to do that? We're going to start with the face. So when you think of your eyes, you want to have them open. And imagine you just saw someone across the street that you really care for. So you've got sort of that warm, soft, inviting gaze. Your jaw is relaxed, the teeth are parted, and maybe there's even a slight smile on your face. When we're in ventral vagal energy, we're connected to ourselves, to other people, and to our environment. So you're going to connect into the earth by grounding your hands, your fingers, your shins, and your feet into the floor. And feel that connection into the earth. With your eyes and with your head, you're going to take a look around the room. Notice your environment. Maybe choose a person or an object or an animal that brings you comfort or that brings a smile to your face. Something that reminds you that I'm okay here, I like it here. When you're ready, you can bring your gaze to where you'd like. In terms of muscle tone, when you're in ventral, your muscles are engaged as much as necessary, but no more than needed. So find that sweet spot where yes, your muscles are turned on, but just enough to support you. They're not doing more than is necessary. And lastly, our breath. In ventral vagal, the breath is fairly equal between inhales and exhales. It's not too fast, not too slow. Think Goldilocks, it's just right. And just tune into what does it feel like to be in this ventral vagal state of comfort and connection. And you can come back to this at any point. Now we're going to shift into sympathetic. So you're going to tuck your toes under. You're going to curl your fingers a little bit on the ground like you're trying to grip the earth under you. Bounce a little bit forward and back like you're ready to pounce on something in front of you. And you can do that periodically. Quicken your movement so that your heart rate starts to speed up. In terms of our face, you're going to look ahead of you, open the eyes wider, and use a pointed gaze, a fixed gaze. Imagine that you've got something over there that you're trying to get to, and keep your gaze focused, and every now and then drive yourself forward quite quickly. You can add breath to that. We're going to let the tongue come out in a lion's breath. So make an audible sound, whatever sound you want. Let the mouth open, let the tongue come out, and every time you send yourself forward, let that sound come out as you pounce towards whatever you're going towards. Notice how when we're in this sympathetic activation, the heart beats faster, the breath is faster, more shallow. Start to slow it down. Start to bring yourself back to that vagal place of connection and comfort. So uncurl the toes, uncurl the hands, slow the movements down a bit, maybe come to stillness, your choice. Slow the breaths down a little bit so that they're equal. Inhales and exhales. Take a look around the room as you soften your gaze. Imagine you're seeing that person you care about. Slight smile, slack jaw. And then come to stillness. And we're going to visit our dorsal vagal state here. So we'll start with the face. The eyes become a little hooded. So the eyelids become a bit heavy. The jaw slack and the mouth turns down and just a little bit of a frown. Our muscles in dorsal vagal have almost no tone. So imagine that your head becomes so heavy that you can't even hold it up, so it hangs towards the ground. Your fingers don't have the energy to outstretch on the ground, so they're just lightly bent. The elbow's the same. And maybe it doesn't even feel like you can support your weight, so allow yourself to come back into a child's pose. And maybe you want to be like the turtle and hide your head.
by curling your arms around your head or any part of you that feels organic. And in this dorsal vagal state, we just want to collapse into the earth. It's hard to get back up and move again. So just notice what it's like to visit here. And then let's slowly bring ourselves back to that ventral place of comfort and connection. So reach the hands out again. Bring yourself back up to 4-point. Press into the earth. Find that connection into the ground again. Root into the earth with the hands, the fingers, the shins, and the feet. Tone up your muscles. No gripping, but just enough that you feel good support, good energy. Open the eyes again to that soft gaze. Maybe turn the mouth into a bit of a smile. Look around the room again. Connect either with an image on the screen of someone who you connect with or something in the room you're in. And get the breaths to be a little bit more equal. Inhale and exhale. And staying in that ventral vagal energy, pause for a moment in stillness in the center. Notice how you're feeling here. Check in with the breath, overall body tension, thoughts, emotions, and your general energetic state.